Kuminga return? What you just kind of think of how he looked and how he
I actually haven't been asked that because she was the first one here. So I love it. I love that my mans came out there and was aggressive, putting the ball in the basket, high energy, jumping out the gym and dunking the basketball. I want him to be him to the best of his abilities, continually be great, and help this squad achieve something special.
What do you think about the idea of lineups where Draymond's at the 5, you're out there, and he's out there, and maybe like switching type line?
I think that's the easiest form of basketball when you got 3 2.5 elite defenders on the 0.5 that can switch, that are communicating to everybody on the floor. And then on the offensive side, you just got guys that are just flying around, high IQ guys that are getting the ball where it needs to go and helping the ball get to the basket. I think with us 3 out there, good things should happen.
Why are you 0.5?
I don't know. I just feel like Dray got some Defensive Player of the Years. He's a freak athlete and 22 years old, and then I'm just there.
What do you think of Draymond being?
I love that. It could be anybody on any given night. That's the best part about this roster is you're going to get the ball when you're open, and you can pretty much do anything that you want with it. I still think he should have shot the ball probably like 3-4 more times if it's just me being me. But I love it when he gets the ball to go in the back, especially when he makes threes. I love that boom noise that he makes.
Is he walking around saying boom?
No. He's walking around actually telling everybody, like, stop messing around with the game. Can't always do that, but I love his energy. I love the way that he plays the game of basketball and how he'll do whatever it takes to win.
Jimmy, get me back in Kuminga real quick. What was your perception of him before you got here, and what's your perception of him now having played a game with him?
And it's the same. He's a hellified athlete. He's a scorer. He wants to be great. And he's going to do whatever anybody asks him to do on both sides of the ball. That's what you can ask of anybody, let alone a young player that has as much upside as he does. I see why they wanted him here.
Younger guys have kind of raved about you in the locker room. Is that something that you wanted to make a point of when you were coming here, is to like take a lot of younger guys under your wing?
Man, I just like being around the young guys. I was them at one point in time. I just want to help them be great, give them as much confidence as I can on whatever side of the ball it is. Teach them the little bit that I do know about the NBA game, and help them get some ducats and some dollars in the future.
Have you been able to settle in the Bay? I know we talked actually about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm good. I'm good now. I got my babies up here with me. My coffee and everything gets installed tomorrow at my house. My domino tables and got in. It's finna get real soon.
Kuminga just said he was a little nervous going into this. He didn't want to mess things up because things are going so well. Could you tell that at all? And
no. You can't mess nothing up whenever everybody wants everybody to be great. We don't got no selfish people on this team. I'm coming in there telling me, hey, be you. He's here and he's been doing him for some time now, and I want you to be you more than anybody. So ain't no nerves. You come in and you play basketball the way that you know how to play basketball, and I, myself, and everybody else, we will make sure that we fit your game.
What does anyone who's an athlete like that do to what this team can do?
I think it gives you an automatic outlet, like he up there somewhere, just toss it at the rim. And then you curate plays knowing that they're going to overact to Steph half the time, me like 0.001% of the time. And that's the guy that's going to, reap the benefits of that. So that's how we use him.
What is it like to see these young guys who just get up there all the time? Does it make you feel young? Or
No, it makes me feel old, actually. Yeah. I used to be one of those guys, not like that though, but I used to be able to like not stretch and go dunk a basketball, stuff like that, not be able to use the cold tub. Now we got to do all of that stuff. But I wouldn't change anything. I'm happy that he's 22 and thriving, and I wish my guy the utmost success, for sure the success here.
So no chance they coach you into pulling out some old Jimmy jumping.
Man, what? I don't even like dunking a basketball anymore. No chance that young myself is going to make any type of appearance.
You get up there on those catches.
I can catch. That's because I think I'm an American football player. I know I'm a soccer player, but American football, I used to do that back in my young days too.
You mentioned how rare an athlete he is. Does he remind you of anyone over your time? Like just maybe not the full game, but just like that level of athleticism?
What's he saying about Buddy? I actually ain't said nothing. They didn't ask me nothing about him. But if they did, look at him. See, for one, stop eavesdropping on my media. How would you know that I'm not talking about you? He's sitting there listening. See, that's what you're pretending to text. I don't know. No, that's a good question. I come back with that one. That's it. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy, this is one of those games where neither team ever got a lot of separation on the scoreboard. When you're fighting to the finish, what were the things that helped you guys get the win?
Get some stops, not turning the ball over, and through thick, through thin, sticking together and playing together. I think we've been doing a great job of that as of late. We want to continue that and keep getting those strikes in the win column.
Did this have a playoff feel? Are you reluctant to say a regular season game has a playoff feel?
I don't know. It got a winning feel. That's all that really matters. You win as many as you can, and you always end up in a good place, no matter if it's preseason, regular season, before or after All-Star break, in the playoffs. You win, good things happen.
There's a pretty wild stat that when Moses Moody is a starter, you guys are 18-1. What have you discovered about the way Moses impacts winning?
He plays the right way. He's very smart. He can shoot the ball. He can put the ball on the floor, and he guards at an elite level. He does whatever you ask him to do, never asks any questions about it. And I'm glad that stat is giving him the shine that he deserves. And I know he's going to be huge for this organization, and I know he's going to make his mark in his league, that's for sure. JK
had an alley-oop dunk in this one. He's not shying away from contact. Sometimes when a guy comes back from injury, he's not sure about his body. You feel like he's looking good?
Yeah, I think he's looking great. He's actually been looking at film of somebody else around his locker room, which is really cool and really good to see. I don't know. He's been doing some stuff that somebody else does, and I really, really like it. I like the way that he's not shying away from contact. He's being aggressive, playing behind the defense, all of those good things.
What did you think about Draymond dropping the night-night?
He's going to do that regardless, but I'm glad that he was the one that hit the bucket to put it away.
What have you discovered about Steve Kerr's leadership style?
He empowers his players to go out there and be great and do whatever it is they need to do, whatever it is that they see to lead the squad to a dub. And he gives you free reign to do everything, and I really appreciate it and I really respect it.
I was to say, for you too as well, you feel that freedom here to be you?
Oh, hell yeah. If I don't hear it from him, I hear it from the assistant coaches. I hear it from my teammates. I just get to go out there and hoop, make the right plays, get my guys involved, and it's been leading to some dubs.
I think I asked this question before, but what is the mindset you try to bring when you are on a new team? What do you try to implore, insist on? What do you try to get to?
Win. I know how to win. I know what it takes to win on both sides of the ball. And the game is just simple. I'm telling you, the game is really simple. You just pass the ball to the open guy. When you open, you shoot it. Somebody got a better shot, you pass it to them. Everybody's doing that here, and that's why we've been stacking wins.
Why do you think that if the game is so simple, why don't people, make it simple?
You do what you want to do. If you want to do something, you would do it. If you don't, then you won't. It's as simple as that.
How sharp do you feel? How sharp does your game feel compared to what you would say is your best?
Great. We're winning. So I don't care about nothing else. I can say it to whatever colored in the face. But as long as we're winning, man, I'm straight. I'm always happy. I'm always smiling. And when we do happen to lose one, we're going to figure it out. But right now, we take them as they come.
Jimmy, kind of following up on that, as big of an impact as you have made as a scorer, your 4 lowest scoring games here, you guys are 4-0 in. How much of a luxury is that for you, knowing you don't, as far as scoring goes, have to be on point every single night?
I'm not just a scorer. I can score whenever I want to. I can shoot the toughest of toughest shots if I wanted to. And nobody's ever going to say anything. But I want to get everybody involved. I want to get guys in their spots. And when it's my time, you'll know that it's my time. But until then, we're going to pass the ball to the open man, get my guys some jumpers, get them out in transition, and we're going to keep winning.
How did that shot feel after the first quarter, or the end of the first quarter?
Steph did it, so I was like, man, let me mimic my man. So anytime I get to be like Steph, it's a good thing.
Did you call back?
Yeah, of course I did. All right, I'm out. Appreciate y'all.
Given the circumstances that they had going on?
I mean, to me, and about the circumstances, any loss is disappointing, especially on our home floor. we got another one tomorrow, though, so we got to have some short-term memory and really get back to doing what we're supposed to be doing come tomorrow.
What did you think was missing tonight?
Our, I don't know, what do you call it, our care for the basketball. I think we turned it over way too much. We were very loose with the basketball, careless with it, got them into the open floor, and that saw the ball going early, and it never stopped.
We've talked plenty about how ball security is kind of one of your things. I mean, how much does a loss when your team has 20 sting you more?
Yeah, it hurts me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate turning the ball over. I hate when we turn the ball over. We just gotta be better at that. If we get shots on goal, I think we're a very hard team to beat. You ain't gonna beat too many people in this league, no matter who's on the floor, with 20 turnovers.
What's the messaging in flushing this one so fast with tonight, having a back-to-back tomorrow against the Bucks?
I mean, we're professionals. For most people here, this is our first game, let alone our first back-to-back. So we know that we have to be better. We know that we will be better. We're expected to win every game here on out. We are. We put this behind us, know that we can be better, and we will be.
How do you fight, not just you, but a team fight a natural letdown that comes when knowing another team is missing key players? Because we know it happens all the time, it seems like.
Yeah, but that's no excuse. I think that's when you get guys that play incredibly hard to prove that they belong in this league. Good for them. We just didn't bring it tonight from jump, no matter who was on the floor. I'm not going to say that we overlooked anybody. We weren't the most physical team. We didn't execute. We didn't get back. We didn't do anything that got us these wins as of late.
You guys got out-rebounded by 14. Is that a tell?
No. I mean, like I said, they beat us every loose ball. They hit us first. They put their mark on the game. They put their nose on the ball. And like I said, that was from the beginning of the game.
Steve said that Steph's exhausted. Do you see him having wearing down a little bit?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's wearing down, but it's okay to be tired. And that's on myself, and that's on us as a unit to pick up the slack for him. He's, as everybody wants to think that he is superhuman, he is not. He is our leader, and we must protect him at all times. I will tell you that. So that's on myself for sure, but everybody else to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing and give my man a break.
How can you do that?
Make sure that we don't turn the ball over, one. Make sure we get a shot on goal. Make sure we get a good shot on goal at that. And execute. I think whenever you execute and get the ball where it needs to go, that's my job more than anybody's. And maybe Dray's. His job's a lot easier.
You took a pretty good blow there in the game, and it's like you were bent over for a little while. Is that what you're missing, that little rib thing, or what's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm good. It's just part of the game.
It seemed like at the end of the third quarter, you might have been a little bit upset with Buddy. I know you guys have a good relationship, but what was the message there? What was that all about?
Nothing. Basketball. Trying to win. Honestly, I don't even remember, but whatever it was towards winning. I mean, got a lot of respect for Buddy. I know whatever I saw, whatever we saw, was probably an agreement on it at that, but it was all towards winning.